Hi guys, this is the African Programmer. Welcome to your third tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm about to talk about variables. Alright, let me just explain what are variables, then we're gonna try it out. We're gonna do a little bit of coding on variables. That's why we're gonna write our first script. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Like variables are containers that represent a value. Variables are containers that represent a value. Let's say, for example, x equals to 7. X is a variable, 7 is a value. So if you type in our code the letter x, like for example print x, 7 is going to be printed out. Since x is the variable, 7 is a variable of 7, so x represents 7. So that's what you have to understand, that variables are containers that represent a value. Alright, let's get to write our first script. I'm just gonna click on my app now. Just gonna wait for it to load. Alright, this is my first time running, so I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna use this workspace and I'll say don't ask me again. Just gonna click on OK. Just gonna wait for it to load. Okay, it's not open, so I'm just gonna go on to new file. Just gonna go on new file, then I'm just gonna click on Ruby project, then I'm just gonna default, just gonna click on next, then I'm just gonna click on hello, so I'm gonna click on finish. So just created our project, so I'm just gonna right click on this. I'm gonna click on create a new file, then I'm just gonna write hello.rb. Every time you create your own file, make sure you type the .rb, otherwise you get errors. You will get errors if you don't write the .rb. Make sure you write .rb. Just gonna click on finish. Yeah, there is my first script. So like I said, variables they are containers that represent a value. So I'm just gonna say x equals to 7, then I'm just gonna say print, so I'm gonna say print x. So I'm just gonna save this, then I'm gonna try to run this. It outputs 7. So like I said, x represents 7, and I said print out x and print out 7. So what you have to understand, that variables are containers of values. Alright, you got that. That's all for our third tutorial. It's African Programmer. I hope you subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.